Hey guys, hey, it's Jimmy with Digital Real Estate Solutions again. This is video 2 in my Facebook series about Facebook 101. Today it's how to become intentional on Facebook. Okay, so we're going to talk about a few things that I've learned over the years, stuff from some great mentors as well as myself, and just a lot of practice in the last 2 years. But here we go. 1,500 or more friends is where the magic starts. Okay, building your friends list is the #1 priority. Now, be wary of bots and fake accounts. There's a ton of them. I get 10 requests a day for friends, and a lot of them are garbage. So pay attention. And the good way to get rid of friends that are idiots is by see how many of them like a porn bot, right? So anyway, you can also do your friends from your email, from your groups, your contacts, Instagram, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about edge rank today, what matters. We're going to talk about the hierarchy of posts. Video, and especially live video, is king on Facebook, okay? That's why a lot of people are going live. Facebook will put it in front of more people if you're live. I really like recorded video like this up there, and I've had great interaction. Every time I record a video, I get someone reach out to get pre-qualified for a mortgage. Now, remember, I am a lender, but I do have a real estate license, and I've taught this class to multiple realtors who have had great success with it, because really it's just about being more social. People love you. They want to see you succeed, and if we can teach that and show people that, you're going to get more business from it, right? So posts that start conversations. So, if you're looking for a truck, which truck do you like better, Ford or Chevy? Contests. Things like that will drive more traffic, get more people intentional. If you have listings, post your listing on Facebook. But I implore, do not, as you can see right here, do not post links that leave the platform. Facebook is a reality television station, and they monetize themselves by you staying there. So if you link something that goes off of Facebook, they're going to punish you for it. So, if you're going to do a listing, and we'll talk about it in a different video, we will explain how to do a listing, and do not link it to the local MLS. You're better off creating the listing yourself. Of course, do it in a compliant manner, and I'm not your broker, so I suggest you talk to them. But there's ways to post listings to get more interaction, to make more clients raise their hand, reach out to you, so you can hopefully get more buyers and sellers. Okay? That's the whole goal here, is to increase your number of units every month. I mean, what would 2 more deals a month mean to most of you? In our market, the average house price is $250. So 2 more deals a month could be 12 to 15 grand in theory, on one side of that deal. So we certainly recommend, you paying attention to some of these and looking at it. So we're going to talk about the whip effect, of course. What does your list like? You know what your friends like. You know what you get responses from. Do more of it, okay? Bring value. Tips, tricks, lists. Value to people is, people love it, okay? Ask questions or opinions. 1 versus 2. Which one's better? We talked about contests. Funny stuff loves it. I love the cartoon Far Side. I post Far Side things all the time. Get a ton of response from it because people think it's funny, because it is. Controversy. I don't recommend controversy. I don't recommend politics in this climate, or religion, especially where I live. But, maybe you have a group of friends that can tolerate that. What people love. They love your successes. If you're selling houses, if you're killing it in life, if your kids are great, if you're happy, if you recently got married, if they knew you were kind of a bitter old person in the past and just got remarried to an amazing person, people love that. And if people don't love that, they don't need to be your friends anyway. So that's what we recommend, okay? Let's talk a little bit about edge rank. I'm going to leave these slides up so you can kind of read through them. This talks about what edge rank is. It's essentially Facebook's algorithm that decides which stories appear. Okay, so I'll leave it long enough for you to read it and talk about it. I'm not going to go into grand detail here, but realize that the more people comment, share, and like your posts, the more other people are going to comment, share, and like your posts. So, and then, let's say you post something and you get a ton of comments. Selectively over time go in and respond to those comments, not all at once. Those are the kind of things that matter, right? So that's what you want to look at in that sense is, things that work really well are contests. Respond to people, but don't just like their stuff. Comment on people's posts. If someone that you love or a good friend of yours is having an awesome time or doing really well, comment on it. Congratulate them. Like their stuff. If you want to see their stuff grow, like it. You'll see it more often. Okay? Pretty simple. Okay? They also talk about affinity score and how well you're connected. Of course, the more friends you have, the more well you're going to be connected. The more friends of friends you have, the more well they're going to be connected to you as well. So, as you see right here, clicking, liking, commenting, tagging, sharing, and friending. Each of these interactions has a different weight that reflects the effort required for the action. More effort from the user demonstrates more interest in the content. Okay, so comment on people's posts. If you see something that you think is amazing, tell people that. Number one, it's just, because we're good humans. And if you really like your job and you love what you do, you can share that in multiple ways across this platform. Okay, it doesn't need to be all the negative garbage we see all the time. Not that I'm going to preach, because I'm done, but nonetheless, edge weight. Okay, every action that a user takes creates an edge, and each of those edges, except for clicks, creates a potential story by default. So you're more likely to see a story in your newsfeed about me commenting on a fan page than a story about me liking a fan page. Okay, so commenting is a lot more of an action. So be more active, be more involved. Respond to people. If you have people that you want to work with, activate with them, talk to them, message them. Respond to their stuff, see their stuff. You'll find that the more you do that, the more people stuff you see. Okay, time decay. So as the story gets older, it loses points because it's old news. EdgeRank is a running score. Okay, so they adjust it multiple ways. This is kind of an overview of how Facebook works, but we want to let you know kind of the importance of constant posting and being interactive on your posts. That's the biggest thing. This is free. I've gotten more deals just by being me on Facebook than anything else. Friends from 20 years ago reach out. I did a loan for a good friend of mine that I hadn't seen since high school. I'm 45 this year. What does that tell you? Just be friends with people, provide value. They come and they want to work with you. Okay, you want to get to know your audience. So here's how we do it. You want to know who your audience is. If you don't connect with certain groups of people, you don't want them in your audience. If you want to find out who your best audience is, find who your favorite client is and find out who their friends are and what groups they belong to, and join those groups. You're going to get more like-minded people. Pretty simple. Post 3 to 4 times a day as a new agent or trying to grow your sphere through Facebook for optimum EdgeRank scores. I struggle to post that much. I'm working on it. Okay, 2 to 3 times for them, 1 time for you. So funny, inspirational, all kinds of good stuff. 1 time reminding them what you do. Okay, people need to know what you do. If it doesn't say what you do in your job title on Facebook, shame on you. Okay, how do you expect to sell somebody a house if they don't know you're a realtor? Okay, it's ridiculous. Use the platform that you've been given to reach as many people as possible in a short amount of time. Okay, we talked before about old school marketing. This is new school marketing. This is how you get in front of everybody. Okay, I've got posts that have been seen 130,000 times in the state of Utah. That's insane, but I know how to whip it and get it up there, right? Okay. For you new folks, you want to get more exposure and build your friends list. That's what you do. Post, post, post. Sorry. Hey, I'm back. Someone tried calling me. I thought I had it on silent. Anyway, new agents, keep posting. Test your posting times to see which one your audience responds to. And just real quick, if you're not using Instagram, use it. If you have an account you set up 2 years ago and have 1 post, kill it and start a new one. Instagram is the key right now because of all the legislation and different things that happen with Facebook concerning realtors and when Mr. Zuckerberg spent some time in front of Congress. So anyway, we've talked about how to be intentional, find out who your audience is, and basically use that to your advantage and go further. In our next class, we're going to talk about a little more how to use our groups, how to work Facebook groups, how to farm groups, and what that entails. We'll talk to you soon.